2020, and clearly humanity needed a fresh start.
So 25 teenagers built a glorious moon metropolis.
Arcollo, they called it. Built in domes on the surface. Domes? Welcome to 2170!
Instead of wasting resources and time on building a giant dome that destroys the lunar surface, we make use of what the moon already provides, a natural defense. These lava tubes, aka our first lunar resource, provide protection against solar wind, meteorites, and temperature fluctuations.
The city of Arcollo is located in the vast lava tubes underneath the relatively flat northwest Marius Hills region, inside two gravity machines, hogs.
What about cows? Okay.
These lava tubes are carved out by prehistoric lava flows.
Naturally, it comes with some risks and trade-offs. You know, it's a little dark down here, so we use LED lighting, coated with a titanium dioxide nanoparticle layer that mimics natural sunlight using Rayleigh scattering. These run on a 24-hour clock, and underneath 500 meters of lunar rock, we use load-bearing beams to prevent collapse.
Communication may seem impossible this far underground, but thanks to quantum internet that ensures a secure connection between Arcollo and Earth, it's not.
It's also negative 20 degrees Celsius. Well, no worries, because we use the friction created from something called hogs. You see, this city runs on two major farm animals.
Infrastructure.
Yes, infrastructure. Hogs and... As I was saying, HOG stands for Horizontally Oriented Gravity System, and it's just a large cylinder, 1.6 kilometers tall and 2 wide, in which our city resides, horizontally, hence the name. This cylinder spins on an axle at a speed of 377 kilometers per hour. Why? Well, by spinning, Hogs is creating a centrifugal force, which pulls us against the inside walls of the cylinder. This produces artificial gravity, and due to the speed and scale of Hogs, we feel no sense that the cylinder is spinning or that we are sideways. Now, citizens enter the Hogs using the axle that peaks above the spaceport on the surface, through gyroscopic vehicles which help ease the transition to the new horizontal position. And the outer shell of Hogs is made of alloys of titanium, aluminum, and tungsten, 3 strong, lightweight, temperature-resistant metals made to withstand the extreme conditions of the lava tube, protecting our citizens from any possible harm.
And this is the beautiful cycle of chemical processes responsible for solving the 2 issues of freezing on this airless planetary body, getting the air there, and turning the carbon dioxide we breathe out back into oxygen. The creation of oxygen and water system, CAPS. Field tractors line the city's ceiling and take water vapor and carbon dioxide out of the hot air that rises into them. This water is then split into hydrogen and oxygen through electrolysis. The hydrogen combines with carbon dioxide in the sabatier, creating water, and the methane byproduct is burned, creating even more water, creating even more oxygen. And all this accumulated oxygen gets distributed throughout the city by the floor air vents.
Of course, it's the creation of oxygen and water system. The first step is making hydrogen by combining ammonia, bleach, and methyl ethyl ketone. Once we combine these, the hydrogen is then passed over an iridium catalyst, creating hydrogen and nitrogen. Due to gravity, the nitrogen sinks to the bottom and the hydrogen rises, making it easy to separate the two. The nitrogen goes to the city's flare vents and the hydrogen goes to the hydrogen tank to make water. Water is also used in the agricultural towns, which use aeroponics to grow food for Arcollites.
Oh, can someone turn that light off?
These are the peaks of eternal light, one of Arcollo's most valued lunar resources and primary energy source. Found at the small mountainous pericrater region on the north pole of the moon, it contains 360 degrees of solar panels that absorb constant sunlight.
These panels convert solar energy into light energy in the form of a laser beam that is sent to Hogs. Transmitters control particle interference by ensuring that this beam stays en route. Then the beam is converted into a direct electrical current at Hogs.
From there, electricity travels to Arcollo's power grid, and from here, the energy goes on to power the entire city of Arcollo.
Free healthcare in Arcollo consists of hospitals in every zone, and citizens wear smartwatches that monitor vitals and take daily vitamins.
Lunar life is different from Earth life, but the basic human things we all share are just the same. Each day we wake up, we eat breakfast, we drive to work, but here we wake up inside a gravity machine, eat vegan breakfast, and stroll over to the commercial zone for work.
Arcollo consists of 3 zones, 2 of which are residential, as you see here in the blue, and commercial. And the industrial zone is outside of Hogs, where we take advantage of low-gravity manufacturing. Recreation in Arcollo consists of theaters, sports, restaurants.
Education in Arcollo is set up to encourage students to be creative and take responsibility for their lunar environment. At 16, they switched to a track system where they can study one or more occupational subjects.
200,000 residents, 100,000 per hogs, go about their unique lives together in Arcollo.
All kinds of people come from all over to experience the wonders of this Moonhattan. From its exceptional hospitality to its advanced society, vast opportunities, and life-sustaining protections, Arcollo truly is the place to be.
From structural engineers securing the stability of hogs,
To chemical engineers, maintaining the balance of cows.
To civil engineers overseeing regolith mines.
the engineering design process is the metaphorical foundation of Arcollo, kept secure in the minds of the 25 creators as they sat in the classroom 150 years ago.
They first identified all the problems with the lunar environment, then learned details and specifications of them, and began planning their solutions as they discussed, brainstormed, and researched.
After designing, they built, tested, and redesigned. For example, the first three ideas for oxygen involved phytoplankton and moon rocks, but by applying the design process, they created cows for our citizens to live safe, healthy lives.
This entire time, we've forgotten one crucial element of the city. Its name, Arcollo, a title representing three things: the famed Apollo moon missions, the Greek goddess of the moon and of the hunt Artemis, the often unrecognized third Apollo 11 astronaut, Michael Collins.
Collins, just one of the millions of outstanding citizens whose names in the face of history may never be known. Hi, my name is Anushka.
I'm Invita.
And I'm Grace.
And we are 3 citizens of Arcollo.